name is Aaron, aka Giokin. I'm 18 years old.
Hello, my name is Steven, and I'm 20 years old.
I'm Jay, 19.
Hi, my name is Kahali. I'm 19 years old now. Today's my birthday.
My name is Maddie. I'm 20 years old.
My name is Hyro. I'm 19.
My name is Todd Kid. I'm 20 years old.
My name is Charisma. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Tisha.
I'm Nicholas. I'm 21.
My name is Shadi. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, my name is Aisha. I'm 18.
My name is Marielle, and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Ashwini. I am an educational specialist with the chat program at HMI.
Hey guys, I am Joshua Diggs. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, my name is Peaches, and I'm 19.
I'm Wade Davis. I am the Assistant Director of Job Readiness here at HMI.
My name is Aisha. I'm the Coordinator of Health and Wellness for Hetrick-Martin Institute.
I'm Jonathan. I'm 21.
My name is Jessa Rowan. I'm an education specialist at the Hetrick-Martin Institute.
Hi, my name is Alexa.
Hi, my name is Charisma. I'm 17 years old.
Hello, I'm Tyra.
My name is Andrikia, but I go by Red. I'll be 20 next month.
My name is Romeo Rivera.
My name is Allie, and I do college prep at HMI.
My name is Ariel, or Ari. I'm 17.
My name is Teddy, or Macho.
My name is Berlin Lewis. I'm 22 years old.
My name is Ramon. I'm 16.
My name is Deshaun Armbruster, but a lot of people call me Day. I'm 21 years old.
Teak Milan, I am the CRCS counselor here, which is HIV prevention and sex counselor.
Hi, I'm Sam Stigler. I am the Assistant Director of After School Services for Academic Enrichment.
Hi everyone. My name is Henry or Roman.
HMI is more of a free world. It's a free planet, and like we get a lot accomplished here. Actually, like we throw balls here, and before I came here, I heard that y'all never had balls, and I'm like, so in my mind, I'm saying, okay, the kids probably said something. Oh, we need some balls in here, and they probably got it into action. And that's what I like about HMI. Like if you need something, HMI is there.
The message "You Are Loved" was created and due to respect of those who passed away or those who had committed suicides or killing, because there was a lot going on and it had effects on a lot of people, youth, older people around the world. Citywide, it was going crazy. So we had to put a stop to it. We had to let the world realize what is going on with ourselves and our population and how it can be stopped. We try to send out "You Are Loved" to make sure that everybody, no matter who they are, that they have to know that they are loved by somebody somewhere.
They created this messaging to speak to as a call to action for the suicides that went on last year. So they continued the theme and created different swag and paraphernalia to kind of let people know, like the youth and young adults and people in general, to know that you're loved and that no matter what, just remember that love runs through. You might think nobody cares about you at this point in time, but people do.
In the fall of this past year, we had the tragedies of all of the bullying and the deaths of young people in our community, and our interns felt really, really upset about it, and they wanted to do something. They wanted to do something that mattered, and so it was an idea that they would come up with a social media campaign to reach out to their peers, and they wanted to do a message that would remind them that no matter what, regardless of their gender, sexual orientation, that would remind them that they are loved. That perhaps even if they're feeling really, really sad and down and out and they didn't have anyone to talk to, they could look at this message and remember that they are loved. And so that's where the whole theme "You Are Loved" came from.
I designed actually a rainbow outfit, and I will be wearing that for this Pride.
Supporting the gays, being in the parade, getting wild with everybody at the parade and everything.
I'm excited about Pride. I'm about to vote down at that Pride. You already know.
Bye. Talking to all the fur ladies.
Meeting new people, trying to recruit people to come to chat.
Okay, I'm gonna show pride by coming out and showing support to all my people, and that's the best way to do it, is to show support and not just say I support you. It's better to just show it.
I will show my pride by being fearless, doing everything I've always wanted to do, even sometimes when I feel like I was too scared to do it, just being fearless, just going out into the world and owning everything I want for myself and just doing what I feel needs to be done to get where I want to be.
Going to as many prides as possible to outreach people for HMI. I'm part of Cheer New York, and we perform at all the Pride parades, so I'll be there as well, showing my pride in many capacities.
I can't wait for Pride.
You Are Love means support. It's the backbone. You Are Love is assuring someone that you have some place to go and someone to come to. It's basically what it's stating. You are loved. You're not alone.
Regardless of your age, your sex preference, your gender identity, your background, your status, anything, they're just going to accept you for who you are.
You Are Love means not judging nobody, not criticizing anybody about their skin, their status, etc.
About protection. For example, if a person have HIV and you don't, to me, y'all should love each other even more because the person is living with it. So y'all both have to protect yourselves. So that's what I think love mean to me. But as a whole, there's another meaning to it, but that's my meaning.
Unfortunately, this year there have been a lot of cases in the news that HMI has been recognizing, as well as I hope the rest of society, about a lot of kids who have felt out and definitely not in with their crowds in school or daily society, whatever the case may be, and have sadly it's resulted in suicides or other kinds of harm. We talk about a lot of topics that go on every day, so I think it was kind of somewhat of a personal message to anyone that's feeling the way that those children might have been feeling, is really not to worry about it as much as you can. You are loved personally by someone, if not everyone, that you don't think you are loved by.
Sometimes there are people who don't love themselves and they don't know how to love anybody else because they don't love themselves. And in order to love somebody else, they have to love themselves first.
Something that I've always really liked about HMI is that I always got that sense of caring and love from the staff members that worked here. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I always come back, because I know that it's a really comforting place to be, and I feel like this is my second home. I've been here so long.
For me, Pride has always been about the fact that Pride is really for people who don't come. The people who are going to read about Pride in the newspaper the day after Pride, or the people who will watch, will see it from afar but not go to it, or might go the next year. The Pride is really about having a presence so that next year the presence is even larger. It's about making our community more visible, making our community more accepted, and making it so that more people feel safe and supported to be who they want to be who they are.
It means you're being thought of, you're being cared about, you're being supported, you're being loved.
Just knowing that we are a place where they can come and feel something positive, and it's powerful to see that we might not know them, we might not have a relationship with them already, but even young people who might be out there watching the Pride Parade on TV or reading about it on a blog, seeing this little mass of t-shirts in purple with this message written across all of our chests, in that way, I think it's very powerful in a way that I don't think we really thought of initially when the t-shirts were being designed.
That's actually pretty complex, actually. You Are Love to me actually means that, there are people out there who support you as well as yourself, because I also believe that self-love is very important. So it can come from, whoever, it doesn't matter whether it's family, friends. It's just to show that, you have that support out there, that there are people out there who does think about you.
I think I need this message. I think I'm a person that, not that I'm newly out, but I am definitely always trying to evolve and love myself more. So I think that this message resonates with me.
Everybody needs the message, regardless of who you are, where you are, how you look. Everybody needs it.
I definitely think everyone can use the message once in a while. I myself can use the message once in a while. Because there's always those times in in a teenager's life where things aren't going the way they want it to go?
Besides me, I don't know. A lot of people are looking for that love. They're yearning for it. So I can't really like name people, but I know a lot of people are looking for it. They're yearning for that.
I think people need this message just because of the simple fact that everybody is not loved, and pride brings a lot of love to a lot of people that didn't have it through the year or when it was cold or whatever. So my pride is just spreading pride everywhere.
I feel like everyone just needs to hear that you are loved once in a while, because it's really uplifting and it's really great just to hear that someone's there for you.
It's so funny. One of the youth from GMAD came and saw that shirt and fell in love with it and was like, you know what? I never hear that, and I never see people. Nobody's ever told me that I'm loved, and it just like spoke to him, and it was just a shirt. A shirt just spoke to him and said that he's like, that's amazing. It just made me feel special. And that HMI has a campaign like this speaks volumes, because it really speaks to some of the things that we are lacking. And sometimes people engage in unsafe sex because they're trying to find love. And if you know that you're loved, you might more than likely put on that condom or be safe or get to know somebody. So knowing that you're loved makes you make a lot of changes in your life that you probably wouldn't do if you weren't loved.
The idea of being loved is beautiful, by the way. So to remind someone that they are, I think it's a great thing. I feel like a lot of people want to be reminded. And to actually create a campaign around the slogan, like, you are loved, it's kind of a powerful thing, because everyone needs to be reminded that they are. Whether they feel like they do or not, everyone needs to be reminded that they are loved.
I feel loved when everyone surrounding me show me a lot of type of love. Like, oh, I missed you, I love you.
The way I show love, well, that's kind of hard. I say thank you.
Like, simply speaking, like when someone acknowledges like the work that you do, when someone smiles, when someone pays attention to you, that kind of that's the kind of like daily love I feel, in a sense. I think that's the kind of love everyone can feel. If someone did a good job at something, I'm going to show them some love, let them know what they did was, I appreciated and I admired. I smile a lot, so that's it.
I show love if somebody hating on me or like probably don't like me. I still say hi. I smile at them. I don't throw shade. I don't believe in shade.
How do I show love? I don't know. I guess it's something that just comes out naturally.
I feel love sometimes when I walk around my cousin that knows about me and knows my sexuality. So it's like they pretty much accept me for who I am and not judge me. So
I feel love when people do things rather than say things and go back on their word. Like, I feel loved when someone can say something, mean it, and then act upon it.
I basically feel it when people respect me, when I get that initiative. I feel like I could be myself.
A simple message in the morning that says good morning just shows that you're loved.
When it comes to me showing it, I really don't like showing it a lot, because like everyone else, probably I'm not the only one, but I'm scared being pushed away or like being taken for granted in certain areas.
I feel love every time I walk into the doors of the Hetrick-Martin Institute. I really do. I've never found a place ever that gives or receives this much love as HMI does.
I actually feel love when I come to HMI. I know that sounds cheesy. A lot of us get together and kind of just talk about life and what we want to do when we grow up, and I feel like bouncing off of each other is inspirational and has really good motivation, as opposed to just sitting at home alone thinking about how you're not doing so well. You can come here and be recognized for your good qualities.
I feel love when I'm with my best friend, Roman. I show love to everybody, LGBT, straight.
If they're going through something, be there for them, catch them when they fall, or if anybody need help, like somebody on the streets who may be unfortunate to be poor, give them change, give them something, show love, that they are loved.
I feel love when I have beautiful and positive influences in my life, and not just one, more than one, giving me good words of wisdom, motivating me, inspiring me to do positive things. Clearly that's love.
All the love that I've been given in my life, I try to give that out through my compassion and my love and my friendship, my respect.
You can never overdo love. That's the way I see it. Unless it becomes like stalkerish type of time, you know.
No, I don't believe there is. I believe you can love yourself mentally, spiritually, physically.
It depends. Like, I could have love for my family. I mean, I love my family. I could love myself. I could love like a color or a certain type of food, but I believe there's different types of love.
You have animal love, food love, window love, building love, every type of love there is.
When you get to that level, I think you'll know that love does have different stages and that love can grow and it can evolve into something like beautiful.
Well, you can find love anywhere, not just in a person. You can find it in your pets, your something that you value a lot, your sneakers, your swag. Like, you can be in love with a lot of stuff.
Love manifests itself in all kinds of ways, whether it's like a family kind of love or an intimate love or a friendship kind of love, and then love for yourself, and then there's ideas of love just for people, just for your fellow human being in general, so love is a very complex thing and it kind of extends itself all over the place.
I believe there's many, many, many kinds of love. Like, I have a big love for Batman.
Love is beautiful, love is dead, love is ugly, love is everything that you don't want, but one thing's for sure is that you cannot live without it.
And some people find like mental love, like verbal love, like telling somebody that you love them or whatever, like, and then showing it. So it's different type of love.
I think there's a love that's just like, I care for you, I love you, and then there's a love like, I love you unconditionally, no matter what. Like, you can hurt me to the extent and I will still love you. And then there's a love where, okay, you can hurt me and I'll still love you, but it's like, okay, well, no, don't do that again.
I believe that love is just an umbrella term for like a billion other things. Self-love to me means self-worth, knowing yourself, knowing yourself, relying on yourself, knowing that you, before anybody else, that you are the only one that can be there for you. And then that opens the door for you to have other people to support you.
I show myself love by like pampering myself. Like, if there's like a new CD or a new DVD or some new sneakers that I want, I'll think back, like, do I deserve it? And then, pushing my say yes.
You pretty much love yourself for who you are and what you are.
I mean, I love myself. I mean, like, that starts from you knowing who you are. You understand?
It took me a while to really figure out what self-love really is. Just for me personally, because I've gone through a lot. You start with self-love and you find that, and you find the confidence in yourself to be who you are, and then everything just kind of falls into place from there.
Embracing your flaws. That's how you can love yourself.
It means that at the end of the day, you know that you have your own back, and that you know that you're a work in progress, and that if you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard for you to accept love from anyone else.
Giving yourself a moment to be imperfect.
Well, I feel like instead of putting yourself down, just, when you look in the mirror or something, say, you're beautiful. Because, like, you're talking to yourself. And you don't even have to, like, sit there and smile. You just do it with a smile. Like, I am beautiful. So self-love is easy. It's not hard.
When you wake up and you can look in the mirror and say, damn, I look good. Or, it's time to have fun today. Or it's time to go out and run these streets like they're runways. Anything.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, when I first think of self-love, I think of the safest sex of them all, which is masturbation. And that is if that's something that you like to do, then that's a great aspect of self-love. But I think beyond that, self-love also just means, I think that a lot of times people will say that no one can love you unless you love yourself first. And I think that that's true to a certain extent. You aren't going to be open to let others show you how much they care about you unless you care about yourself. And to me, self-love is just accepting who who you are unconditionally the same way that you would want others to accept yourself unconditionally.
The stigma is that like LGBTQ members are just like promiscuous and they just have sex all the time and they don't really feel love because they're incapable of it, and that's totally not the truth.
I feel like society, people will always have something to say, whether you're a different race, whether how you dress, present yourself. I think people are always gonna judge you on that. So when it comes to that, yeah, I believe there are stigmas.
Love is love, and it comes in every shape and form.
I see it every day. There could be people like kissing and hugging, just holding each other's hand, and some people may not like it, and I think that's very ignorant for the simple fact that most people don't like it because they never experienced it or they're afraid to experience it. And we're regular people just like everybody else. And just because it's boy, girl, or boy and plant, or just, we all just show our loves in different ways, and it can be just to different people's agenda.
Like when you really love someone and you guys have been together for a legitimate amount of time, I feel like that love is a lot stronger just because when you walk outside together and you're holding hands or you're kissing or you're hugging and just being a couple, it's not always met in a positive way from everyone else. So I feel like it kind of toughens that love up because you realize when you're out there, you just have each other.
People already look at straight people, like if they're together and they're young, then it's not really love just because of their age. Then it's like a double time judgment because you're gay and you're young. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the stigma is that LGBT youth are just sexualized, I think, and always looked at as sexual objects, and that they're incapable of love, but they are capable of having sexual relationships. And I understand that sometimes sexual relationships and love don't go hand in hand, but it doesn't mean that they can't for certain people. Our young people are capable of living and loving just as much as anybody else.
Straight people don't get it that we lesbians, bisexuals, transgender women, and queers could be in a loving relationship. Well, let me tell you something. I could be in love with whoever I feel and whoever I want to be in love with.
Well, like, it shaped me also because I was a caged person, and like now of being gay, I'm more free. I can do whatever I feel like I can do whatever I want. So
in the straight community, you gotta know them to really like talk to a person. But everybody in the gay community, you don't even have to know them. You just gotta be wearing something that they like, and they'll be like, "Oh, nice shoes. All right, you're my friend now." That's it.
I don't think it shaped me. I mean, I shaped me. You understand? Me going through what I went through, I shaped me.
It definitely has made me more, I think, of a passionate person, an understanding person. Passionate because I didn't choose to be born this way. So like no one can deny me anything because of it. So it's like it gives me a strive.
Being a transgender person, I wouldn't trade it for the world, the good and the bad. It's the one thing in the world that I can actually say that I would not change about myself.
Being LGBTQ youth is a little harder. Being gay does make your life harder in some aspects. So you do have to fight every day to be yourself. And for me personally, it was a big struggle for me to be myself.
My sexuality doesn't make me a bad or good person. How I treat others and my daily actions makes me who I am.
I grew up to be, straight man loves woman, woman loves man. But then I started seeing that it's more flavor in the world. So opened my eyes up to all the cultures that goes on in the world.
It opened my mind to activism in many different ways. My rights. I want my rights. Every single one of my rights I want it. And I want to get married. I'm sorry. That's all I want to do is get married. Even if it's for a day.
I felt like that I found more of a voice and more strength that I can exude to other people and just help other people find their voice as well. So
reevaluate the people you're spending time with. If you're already feeling like you're not special and you're not loved, hanging out with people that aren't showing you the opposite is only going to make it worse. You want to spend time with people that are going to better you and push you to be better.
Keep your head up. Don't let people get to you. Like, you love yourself. If you learn how to love yourself, then everything will just be, good.
If you don't feel love at the moment, then it's you not loving yourself. It's not somebody else not loving you. It's you not loving yourself. It's you not putting effort into loving yourself so other people can love you. That's my shit.
I'm not going to sit up here and act like I have all the answers to finding love or finding a love for yourself, but all I will say is that when you reach the point where you love yourself, you're going to know. You're going to know. You're just going to know, because at that point you're going to realize that you've never loved yourself in this way. You've never, before it was all a blur. But now you're like, no, it's going to be definite, and you can stand strong, and you can stand tall, and you can be like, I love myself.
That question really means a lot to me, because I've seen a lot of people who felt that they were not loved firsthand. So my message to people who feel that they're not loved is just simply that you are not alone. There's a lot of people who feel that they're unloved, whether it's from family, friends, society in general. You're not alone. I bet that for every person who feels that they're going through something that they may not be able to go through, there may be 1, 2, 15, 20 people feeling the same way.
That's tough, right? Because you can't force the message. You can't tell someone who really genuinely doesn't feel loved that they are. Because, I mean, you can try to tell someone that they're loved, but if they really are in a place where they can't hear that, then no matter how many You Are Loved shirts we parade around in, it's not going to get through. So all I can really say is just like, we have to continue to show up. We have to continue to be there and to be consistent and to be like, you know what, it's okay if you don't feel loved right now, and you let us know what you need. If you need us to take off these shirts and quit telling you you're loved and just stand here, side by side with you and stick it out with you, and, weather the storm with you, that's fine. If you need us to tell you you're loved because we do feel like we love you, that's fine too. But just to be there and to figure out what that person can say they need and to follow their lead, that's all you really can do.
My advice to them is to hold on tight, because there's always a storm, and after the storm there is a sunshine, sunshine on a rainy day. It's always like that.
There's always a pot of gold on the other side of the rainbow, so you have to get on the rainbow first.
Love yourself first and foremost.
I would just encourage everyone to embrace everything that you are, whatever makes you feel happy about yourself, and loving all of those parts unconditionally.
Let's try to change the whole the bashing and the stereotypes that gays are loud and wild, and we just like to have fun.
I feel like if I live the way I want to live and I live free, everything will go perfect.
Look at me. You are loved by me. My name is Tisha. You are loved by me. If you don't know it, now you do.
You only live once, man. Enjoy life. That's my advice, man. You are loved. You are you. That's it. Why you laughing?
This story is over here.
Start over. Wait, start.
Just keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna start over.
I love you.
You are loved. Definitely.
You are loved.
We're gonna be strong. We're gonna be strong.